Is he trying to punch buildings? And why is he so tall? Hi, my name is Eli, I'm 9, and today I'm gonna have 2 chefs compete to make my dream dish. Wahaha!
Hi, Eli.
Hi, Eli. Nice to meet you.
This chair. We have a little question for you. If you could eat anything that would turn you into a superhero, what would it be?
Gorp-Top.
Gorp-Top? What the hell is Gorp-Top?
It's gulp, like goop. I'm not the native English speaker. Am I missing something? It's a thing?
I don't know how I came up with it. It was like the first weird word that came into my mind. Gorp-Top. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm adding decorations.
Okay. Is it radioactive thing?
It's an electric fence. You're dead.
No.
You're dead. Can you show us a glob-flob?
Gorp-Flop, get it right.
It's delivered in a bucket that looks like this. It's made out of radioactive waste and moon rocks.
Sounds delicious.
And it has dark chocolate bits in it.
Ooh. So he's talking about a green radioactive goo. I don't know how I'm gonna make that.
Do you want to eat it? Like, he's adding very bizarre thing in a food.
It's like gooey, and it glows in the dark.
Glow in the dark.
Well,
okay.
this is just getting harder and harder by the second.
It turns you into Hulk for 24 hours. But if you want to sleep well and not break your bed, then you could take Flobgorp.
Flobgorp.
Which is the exact opposite of Gorp-Flop. It's red.
Okay.
It has milk chocolate bits.
What makes it red?
Alien blood.
Alien blood!
I gotta give it to Eli. He is creative.
It kind of gives us a creative freedom so we can come up with like random thing. Maybe it's a good thing.
Do you have any last words for us, Eli, before we go make this for you?
Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Well, look, I can make it look
Gonna need it.
I can make it look like it's bending.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your superpower? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some chocolate cupcakes, and those will act as my bucket base. Top one with green white chocolate buttercream frosting, and one with red strawberry white chocolate buttercream frosting. Then I'm hoping to make the hazard sign by piping yellow white chocolate and semi-sweet melted chocolate. And I'm definitely gonna include this electric fence. I feel like that's a big part of his drawing. Maybe Rie will forget about it, and I'll come out on top.
For Gorp-Flop, I'm going to make mint chocolate chip milkshake with melted hard candy on top. He took a lot of time drawing this radioactive symbol, so I want to incorporate this element to my dish. For Flobgorp, I'm going to make strawberry milkshake, then make alien shape cookie. My creation, in my mind, it looks exactly as Eli thinks.
It seems like we both have very different ideas, but I guess we'll just see who comes out on Gorp-Top.
All right. First, I'm going to make cookie dough. I have softened butter. I'm going to shift the sugar and mix. I'm going to add in some eggs, but egg has to be room temperature because butter is room temperature. If egg is too cold, it separates.
Wow, I'm over here just learning from Rie too.
I have more cooking experience than Alex, but I have no experience with kids.
I actually spent a year as an au pair, so I feel like I know what a little boy likes to eat. And let me tell ya, they like chocolate cupcakes. All right, so I just sifted my dry ingredients together. It's just flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and now I'm adding sugar and milk and then vanilla. I'm just keeping this simple. It's a chocolate cupcake. The kid will like it. I found this bigger muffin tin, which I like because it'll have more depth and it'll hopefully look more like a bucket. So into the oven we go. I'm gonna bake these at 350 for about 25 minutes, but I'll check them halfway through to see how they're doing.
If a Gorp-Flop and Flobgorp touch each other, it creates an atomic bomb explosion. Gorp-Flop and Flobgorp have different buckets. If you put the Gorp-Flop in the Flobgorp bucket, then the bucket will melt and disappear, and then it'll melt through the Earth's core and mantle, and then the Earth will explode.
I'm adding flour into butter mixture. I'm switching to spatula because once you add flour, if you mix too much, it creates gluten and cookie end up really tough. I'm going to save half for my chocolate cookie. All right, I'm going to rest my dough in the refrigerator. I'm gonna melt hard candies and I have to pick the color. I feel like Alex is gonna finish much faster than me. That's how Taro won.
Yeah, I'm more of like a hare, but you know, we're changing the narrative here. Oh, fudge!
What happened?
So the first mistake I made was forgetting to put the oil in my chocolate cupcakes.
I thought Alex was way ahead of me, but I have time to catch up.
I don't want my cake to be dry, so I think I'm gonna have to go start this again. We're back in business.
All right.
I don't like comic books. They're weird. Like, you don't know which character's text to read first. Do I read this or this or this or this or this or this?
I'm making royal icing so I can make radioactive warning mark. I'm making chocolate cookies. I'm going to make black part with chocolate cookie, but yellow part I'm going to make yellow icing.
All right, where was I? I'm just making a basic buttercream, but I'm adding melted white chocolate to it. He mentioned he likes white chocolate, so I'm hoping that this frosting wins him over. I'm just gonna puree these strawberries, strain this, just so I make sure it's like smooth and I get kind of like the seeds and chunkiness out. But is it red enough?
I like the flavor. Now I'm making the radioactive sign cookie. Cookies are a little soft. I hope it turns out well. I'm a little bit worried. I made this cookie millions of times, but it's really hot in here. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. My cookie is melting, so I have to work really quickly. He was very obsessed with signs, so I wanna make it right. My hands are shaking. I usually cook by myself. I don't cook in front of a bunch of people and in front of camera. My hand never shakes, but I think I was really nervous.
Okay, time for our Gorp-Top frosting. I've made the same exact white chocolate buttercream base. Now I'm gonna add some mini semi-sweet chocolate chips and some mini white chocolate chips. Mini chocolate chips are great because they're easier to bite into than like a regular sized chocolate chip. So it's nicer to fold them into like a frosting. Yes, that is some radioactive goo.
I'm going to make some decoration for my milkshake. I'm gonna just melt this candy in an oven and it's spread thin and it kind of become really cool shape. Now I'm gonna bake my cookie.
So last thing that I need to do now is to make my little chocolate decorations. I'm gonna make this white chocolate yellow so I can make the biohazard sign.
I've noticed Alex is using white chocolate and food coloring. I just know it's not gonna work.
It gets like crumbly.
Did you put water? Look like seeds.
Once I added the food coloring, it started to seize up and get really dry and crumbly, and it was impossible to pipe. Then I came up with a solution.
I wanna tell you what happened. I told her, if you put water in the chocolate, it's gonna seize, and she has to add fat. So credit what credit due.
So to keep the white chocolate from seizing up, I added a little bit of coconut oil while I melted it down, and that should keep it pretty loose while I'm trying to pipe it out. I'm gonna pop them in the freezer to set, and hopefully I'll be able to peel off the parchment paper pretty easily. All right, you know, we can work with that. We've got 2 winners.
Right, so my cookie is done. I'm going to put royal icing.
Boo!
Yay! I'm happy.
His picture was a little wild, I should say. I guess it's good for me because I don't have to be clean with my own piping. That looks like alien blood if I've ever seen it. Now, I'm going to make my electric fence like he did. Oh shoot, there's like a hole in the bag. I'm just gonna try to plug it. I'm telling you, I've never been a good decorator.
And now I'm going to make milkshake. Look like from Gorp-Top. It's really good. I'm gonna put it in the freezer and I'm gonna wash this for my strawberry. I decorated my Gorp-Top and I felt good. It looks awesome.
Ria's dish looks like it's coming along. She's got a lot of different components. My radioactive sign may not be perfect, but neither is his doodle.
Done. Good job, Alex.
Good job, Rie. May the best Flob Gorp win. I'm super happy. I have my Gorp-Top, I have my Flob Gorp, I have my electric fence separating the two. It really came together and my vision came to life. I'm actually kind of surprised. It turned out better than I thought it would.
My Gorp-Top looks great. It's just exactly what I was imagining in my head. Look at the alien eye. It looks like a stained glass. It looks really cool. I hope Eli likes it too.
Bring on the Gorp-Top and the Florp Gob. Okay. I can see the cookies, the cream, the danger symbol here, but they have an alien face here for some reason. Also this and that. Ew, it's sticky. Ew. Now should I eat it? Oh, it's a milkshake. Tastes like a mint milkshake. I kind of like it though. Now let's see this. I need the other straw. Tastes a lot like a strawberry smoothie. Not really sure what this is. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Might like the strawberry one. You can see it has weird eyes. It actually is pretty good. I actually really like this, the Gorp Flob, but I don't really like the Flob Gorp.
My heart just shattered. My shake looks super cool, but Eli didn't think that.
You ready?
Yep. Let's see what they got. Oh, it's like cupcakes. Oh, that's really cool. What's this stuff? Oh, it feels weird. It actually looks really good. Looks a lot like these. Yeah, they made the electric fence. First, I'll eat this part. Tastes a little bit strange, but it's good. Let's see what this is. That's really good. Let's see what the chocolate bit tastes like. Tastes exactly like a cupcake, except with weird icing. Now it's time for this. It looks like alien guts and blood, which is how I described it. Tastes a little sour. Again, I think the Gorp Flob tastes better than the Flob Gorp. The icing is like really how I described it. And this looks like alien blood and guts, which I like.
I had all the elements that he was looking for. This just might be my kind of competition.
Which one did you like better?
I liked the cupcake.
Yay, high five! Winner, winner, Gorp Flob dinner. Take that, Rie.
Food is very subjective, so Eli didn't like it, but I feel like audience out there thinks mine's cooler.
As your prize, you get this.
Thank you so much. I love it. The best award I have ever gotten.
I also like it since you made the electric fence.
Yes, I'm glad you liked that. Gorp Flob may not have turned me into a superhero, but it did turn me into a winner.